Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mandalorian Mangler, the host of the Creatures of Queens Twitch channel, and I am here with my two co-hosts for the evening,
D
and
L.
All right, and we are going to be doing a surprise D&D miniature opening. The title might be misleading. I'm not exactly sure what I should call it because we're not opening booster boxes. We are opening something else. I will intro it right here because the boys don't even know what they are opening. This is a surprise. WizKids is the primary manufacturer of a great deal of Dungeons & Dragons minis for Wizards of the Coast in coordination with, and they have created a series called Wardlings. Now, Wardlings are essentially child adventurers, and most of them come with minis that have animal companions as well. So as a result of that, it's sort of what we do, right? When we play and we don't have a lot of friends to play with, right? We often have the boys run an animal companion that is less animal companion and more second character. So when I saw these, I was like, oh my goodness, this is already what we are doing at home. So I thought that we would pick up a couple of them. And the boys weren't with me. I was at a hobby store by myself. And I picked them up for a rainy day, which it is here in Queens, New York. It is definitely a rainy day. Mm-hmm. And after they, do good deeds and help out with a variety of chores and other stuff like that. So for all of that hard work and effort, I am going to let the boys right now reach into a bag and open up one each. I'm sorry. So let's take a look at some of these before we go in and see which ones they get. So Wardlings are pre-painted miniatures for families and gamers of any age who are young at heart and ready to embark with these young stylized adventurers. So you'll see that a lot of these are kid-themed, all right? They've come out a bunch of years ago, and there are a great deal of options. Not all of them come with just an individual, adventurer and companion. A couple of the boxes do come with like a male-female counterpart, like brother-sister or something like that. So there are a variety of options available that are out there. So I will be completely honest with our audience. I do not know what each of the options that are in this grab bag are. They could be wave 1, they could be wave 2, 3, or 4, maybe a combination of both. At this point, there are, a good number of them. So I would suggest to all of you to either go on the internet, check out the link below, float around on Amazon, and you can find a variety of them there. Or check out your local hobby shop, and good things can happen as well. So we're going to shift now to this regular screen, and I got a bag right here. Look at I'm reaching. Oh, I didn't say who could go first. We got to roll for it. Ooh!
What is this spinner thing?
Oh, we got two 20-sided dice right here, ladies and gentlemen.
What is this spinner thing?
All right.
You never told me about
Gonna hear some clanky dice roll. High number wins.
Yeah, 19!
19! High number.
Beat
all right.
that!
If you push, we roll again.
Yeah!
Wow. What'd you roll?
A 3.
A 3. All right.
Blowout.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are like 5 or 6 in here.
Pulls one out. He flips it over.
All right. So let's see what we got.
I got this.
I got this. Let's put this.
It's this.
Let's move this over here. And we will go to our mini display.
It's like an archer with a monkey.
All right, so this is Rogue Boy and Monkey. All right, so let's try to zoom in a little bit more. And you'll see in here that the monkey has a short sword. The Rogue Boy has a crossbow. So we got 2 minis. These are, I'll be honest, these are rather expensive. You can find some of them for as cheap as like $4 or $5 every once in a while when they are on sale, to as much as like $10 plus tax. Remember what my rules are. Generally, most minis that you come across that are medium size are $3 to $5. Those are unpainted minis. Painted minis sometimes cost a little bit more if they are like pre-painted, manufactured, mass-produced. So these are average pricing, but they are trying to fill, a niche in the market. I thought that they would be cool because you could, use them to come up with character design. Like, so now if you want, you could come up with a character for a rogue thief, sort of. And fighter with a monkey, sort of, that maybe does the same, So that is an option. Let's see what D has picked. What wardling did you get, sir? Oh! This is
not fair!
This is one of my favorite ones that I came across. This is Ice Orc and Ice Worm.
I want that ice worm. I'll trade you my rogue and my monkey.
Okay, so the boys like trading stuff. We always remember that ultimately everything is all of yours, right? Everything should be shared. Let's sell up the concept of sharing. Everybody that's watching, you should want to share with your friends, family, your classmates, etc. Share. Like when it's food. No, that's not the right idea, buddy. That's not the right idea. All right, we need to send other good messages to other young kids out there that might be watching, correct? Fake it till you make it, all right? Fake it till you make it. All right, so this one, what do you think of this one? Clearly you liked this one. Yeah. Clearly you are jealous of your brother.
Yeah, I want that worm.
I want that worm. All right.
That's not a worm. It's like a plated snake thing.
No, I think he's not plated, but I understand what you're saying, that the texture of it looks like it's very...
How is that not plated, dear?
It could be plated armor if you want to envision it that way. I like both of them. So for $10, this one, super deal. The other one, sort of basic.
Yep.
So should we show everybody the other ones that I picked up, even though we're not going to be able to open those today?
Oh, boo.
So there are 5 more in there.
Nice.
I picked these up in Manhattan. Free shout-outs to a store, the greatest role-playing store in Manhattan, The Complete Strategist. They spell that COMPLEAT, Strategist. I am not sponsored by them by any means. I have just been shopping there since I was 10 years old. They are the greatest role-playing store in all of Manhattan, potentially the whole East Coast as far as I'm concerned. We have Wind Orc and Vulture. This is another cool one.
Yeah.
Another real cool one.
The orc and the worm, but...
So what do you think of this one? I like that he's on, is that air? Is that a cloud that he's on? Right? Because he's a wind orc, or he's moving that fast.
Is it wind?
It could be wind. I don't think it's water. I mean, he's a wind orc. What do you think of that one?
I think it's wind.
Pretty cool?
Yeah, pretty cool.
So that one, again, is that one worth the value? And like I said, this one cost $8 according to the pricing. All right, next up we have Warlock and Lizard. And this lizard is definitely more basilisk than lizard.
Isn't a basilisk a snake?
It's a type of lizard snake, monsterish reptilian baddie. So I like this one. Your reflection is in the thing. Ooh, see what we're reflecting? They see you. They see people. All right, so I like this one because it's a spell caster. Its companion is like super bad butted, right? Like that thing could be used independently as a monster that poses, lots of harm and threat to the party. So I enjoyed that one very much. You guys will too. All right, next one up. Mud Orc and Mud Puppy.
Isn't that an axolotl?
Is that a what?
Is that an axolotl?
Yeah, I think that is.
Looks like an axolotl.
Yeah, it looks like an axolotl.
Oh, these boys and their animals. I defer to you. I guess so. It sort of makes sense. I know what you're talking about. I don't have it fresh in my head right now. So what do we think of this one? I think this one's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think this one's super cool.
Right? So do you guys like the puppy better than the orc?
Yeah.
I like the orc better.
You like the
I
orc
the
better? Puppy better?
Puppy better.
Okay.
The axolotl better. Oh
my god.
Clearly they like the orc that I just took out of the bag better.
Oh my gosh.
So, Elle, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you think that you have the opportunity to get another cool one next time you guys earn something? Like there are 5 still in here and you got a good...
5 still in?
Well, no, I'm saying we've went through some of them. So here we go, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
like the bug more than the actual thing.
So that is Fire Orc and
Fire
Fire Centipede.
I don't care about the orc. I just care about the bug.
Okay, so you like, we're noticing a trend. Elle is super into beasts and monsters, whether natural or mythical. He does not care. You defer to the baddies and the strange things. What about you, sir?
I think they're both really cool.
You think they're both really cool? I enjoy the transparent plastic used in them to give it a little bit more effect in there. So that's interesting. I have a bunch of bugs. I'm big into using bugs and plants in games that I design. But I don't think I have a fire centipede that looks like that, or a fire orc that looks like that. You know, so clearly we can tell that there is a theme that the Wardlings ran. So they
What the heck?
That's not a thing in an animal.
And this is not a Wardling set. I guess we have one extra something in here that I don't know why I picked this up. Maybe I just thought it was cool. This is a D&D Icons of the Realms premium miniature of an elf druid. I had a friend who was looking for a character, and I think I picked that up for her. We're talking about T, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
Not a huge fan of that one either. Well, the bonus one, the last one in the grab bag, which was not a Wardlings, right? So we had 6 Wardlings total that we went through, and the 1 Icons of the Realms. So unfortunately, the Icons of the Realms was a flop, but it was specifically designed for someone. So boys, just before we finish up, I want you to each take, not the ones that you got, but your favorite one of the ones that we looked at so far. And
can it be the one we got?
It can be the one you got. It most certainly can.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So, first up, Elle, why don't you reveal which one that you like the best? I like my brothers the best. There's nothing wrong with that, sir. It is an honest answer.
I just like the worms.
So what do you need to do the next time you go into the grab bag? What's the goal? Which one do you need to pull?
Coolest one.
And which one's the coolest one according to your brother?
The axolotl.
He likes this one the best.
The axolotl. Yeah.
So what does that mean? Next time we do the pulls, you want to pull that one, and then maybe you could do a clean swap. Right?
Or just get that one from the start.
Oh, we don't need doubles of anything.
I'm just saying.
Technically speaking, you are right, sir. So, overall, Wardlings, what do we want? What do we think?
They're cool.
8.
There's
0.5.
So if everybody is wondering which one my favorite one is, no one cares about adults, right? My favorite one is the Wind Orc. It's the one. It's the one that I saw in the store first that inspired me to go, let me go through all of these and let me buy some that I will stash for the next couple months, because I think I picked these up like before Thanksgiving, actually, folks.
What?
So those are Wardlings. Like I said, they range anywhere in price from $4 or $5 to $10, depending on where you can find them. So I feel like the $7.99 average that we got at the store was a good thing. So overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, Wardlings in general, value. Okay, you think there is value.
8.
8. All right, I'm going to bring it like more to a 7. Because as the one who spends the money on the minis, I think that $8 is a good price, and that's why I got both of them, because they do fit that niche market. And conceptually, as a dad DM who has kids in the house playing all the time, I thought that these could be creative outlets to write new stories, design new characters, and really get their creative imaginary juices going. And I hope that it does the same for any parents or kids that are watching this video right now. What do you think? In terms of art and concept design,
8.
solid 8.
8.
If there was no rogue and monkey in here, would your opinion maybe be higher than an 8, or you just think
Probably.
Probably. I think somebody's a little salty based on their initial pick.
The one for T?
No, we're not counting the one for T.
9.
9. Okay. I'm going to say in terms of creativity, I'm also going to go 9, maybe even 9.5, because again, I like this concept of the Wardlings with the child version mini with companion. Some of the companions can be used completely independent of the character. They make this unique pair. I love the concept, like I just said, in terms of that creativity that you could draw out of children and adults running this theme. Now, overall, value, art and design, playability, accessibility, how many and often you're going to use them, not use them. The whole kit and caboodle.
9.
9?
8.5.
Yeah, I'm sort of, because I gave it a 9, 9.5, and then because I gave it a 7, and then an 8, I'm sort of like at an 8, 8.5 myself. So I do enjoy the Wardlings. We're going to start taking some of them out of the boxes sooner rather than later. Some, various chores and stuff will need to be done, or some grades acquired on different school courses and or exams before we get to open some of the other ones. So here is Rogue Boy Monkey for you.
Yay.
Here is Ice Orc and Ice Worm for you.
Thank you.
And the rest of them I'm going to open while they're not looking.
No, you're not.
I'm kidding. He wouldn't let me allow that to happen. So I hope everybody had a good time. I'm Mandalorian Mangler.
I'm D.
And Dal.
And we are the Creatures of Queens, the 2 of the youngest members of the crew. Please feel free to give us a like, comment below, subscribe, come and find us on Twitter. We're going to post a bunch of new art on Instagram. Find us on social media. Hope you enjoy yourselves, and we will catch you next time.